Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Boston College versus Central Connecticut State college basketball matchup on Tuesday, December 5th, 2023. Of course, we do tons of free picks every day here at Pick Dawgz, and people ask us all the time which ones we like the best. That's why we put those under the Premium Picks tab. You can use the discount code PICK to get 15% off. Of course, we also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, text the number you see on the screen. Not available on the website. You got to text. But let's get to this one. Boston College taking on Central Connecticut State. Of course, Boston College in the ACC, a team that had fairly high expectations coming into this season. Very experienced team. Got 3 losses so far, but I think you look at them, the loss to Colorado State, pretty excusable. Colorado State is off the chain this year. Loyola Chicago, of course, we all know those guys. The Ramblers have had a lot of tournament success. And then last time out in overtime against NC State in an ACC battle, kind of a preseason game before the season, really gets going in the ACC. So Boston College has certainly had, reasonable losses, and they've also had some decent wins, beating Vandy, Harvard, Richmond. So it's not like the Eagles have been absolutely terrible. 3-1 against the number at home and 4-4 against the number overall. Taking on a Central Connecticut State team that, they schedule decently out of conference. We saw them last time out against Army, Holy Cross, and the game before that was against Army. I did that video. Remember, it was like one of those weird day games. On a day where there wasn't really any other day game. So I did the video on it, and people were like, man, you really do cover everything. But I think when we look at some of these other games that Central Connecticut's had, they've been somewhat competitive, but not really lighting it up. They got stomped by UMass and Manhattan, and really nothing pretty about either of those games. We look kind of at the tail of the tape, is what I like to call it, when we kind of look at who does what and who statistically is where. And I think that when we see this for these two teams, you can see that Central Connecticut really not a bad team when it comes to shooting the basketball. They shoot at 46.5% up against a Boston College team that allows teams to shoot about 43%. The national average is 43.8%. So what you see here is that Central Connecticut actually shoots the ball pretty well, and Boston College not great on defense, and that's why they are where they are. They're 338th at defending the 3, and that is bad. Teams shooting over 38% against the Eagles so far this season. Central Connecticut certainly not proficient in shooting the 3, but they do shoot at 36%, and that is pretty decent, especially against this BC defense. I think what we'll see here is that I think Boston College has what it takes to win this game, pretty handily. But at the same time, I like teams that can shoot the 3 and defend the 3 when they're getting a lot of points, and that's what we have here with Central Connecticut State. I'm going to take Central Connecticut State in the points, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free. They'll tell you how often historically each of the bets on the board today have actually hit. Pair them with today's odds, putting on the most favorable bets on the board today.